Hello Taurus, and welcome to Board with Everything. This reading is for the week of April 13th, 2025. Thank you for being here. If there's anything that resonates in this reading for you, please like, share, and subscribe. Share with other Taurus, your fellow man and woman in the zodiac. I've asked the spirits of light and love to come into this reading and to help us. You also use your discernment. All right, here we go. What do you have for Taurus? Thank you. Taurus. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Overall message for this reading, please. Thank you. The bottom of the deck. Thank you so much. All right, the first card, Taurus, we have is the Nine of Swords. The second card is the Magician. The third card is the Wheel of Fortune. The fourth card is the Sun card, and the last card, the fifth card, is the Nine of Cups. The overall message is the Emperor. The bottom of the deck is the Tower. All right, you're taking charge of your life structure, which is the overall message. But we're looking at the Nine of Swords. That's in the past, definitely. So this is like anxiety, and we know that whenever you are taking charge of your life, that means you're changing something. Something no longer works, and you had to find another way of doing things. So that's telling me that's where the anxiety is coming in at, when you had to make those changes. And it could be it's coming up or it's already happened, because it looks like, Taurus, that you've come to the Magician where now you're tapping into your creativity, right? Which leads to the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Sun card, which is positivity. It's like the most positive card in the deck. And then we have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is a very good reading. However, at the bottom of the deck, we see the Tower, anxiety. This looks like you had to make a change, Taurus. And it was bothering you that you did, but you made the change and you're very successful in this change, because you ended up creating something new that got you to the Wheel of Fortune, which is your destiny. So you were on the right path to your destiny, and you're very happy about that, and you're hitting wish fulfillment. You have the Emperor card, which means that you're a very stable person. You're very structured. You're very protective. You have your authority. You have your ambition. And so I'm seeing this, Taurus. So let's just say you're preparing for a lecture, and everyone's like, oh, your lecture was brilliant, and they think you just have the mind of a god, right? What you say is so eloquent, and they think you just have the mind of a god, right? What you say is so eloquent, and, so, 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 what you you know, how you move, the way you walk into a room, all of that. I mean, they just adore it, but they have no idea what you had to go through behind the scenes to get there. They don't know the turmoil. They don't know the torture. They don't know the mental that you had to go through just to pull out this lecture or whatever, this seminar or whatever it is, right? So it looks like this is what you had to do to get to where you are. I'm hearing some of you are still in the anxiety stage. And I'm hearing that you have to turn that mindset off. No more thinking the negative way. What has happened had to happen in order to get to your wish fulfillment. You believed things were going to happen a particular way. You had this grand idea, this grand plan, and you believed it was going to happen the way that you planned it. It was like the sure thing. And it didn't quite go that way. So that anxiety is there, and Spirit wants you to release the anxiety. Don't hold on to that. Don't hold that in your realm. Don't hold on to that at all. This immediately said to me, you needed to fight to let it go. New beginnings are coming. So some of you are still in that anxious position, and you need to let it go. Spirit is saying let it go. That's what I heard. Because I didn't even want those cards to clarify any of the other cards. I just needed to start, and it clarified what I was saying basically. Spirit wants you to let whatever go. It had to happen. But it doesn't have to stay that way. You having anxiety holds on to whatever that tower moment is. The moment you let go of the anxiety is the moment you start to see how good your life is going to be. How everything is okay. Right? You don't have to hold on to that. That's not your end. That's just the beginning. That's what I'm hearing. That was just the beginning. It's like a means to an end. This was meant to happen to end something. And then we have the Four of Swords and the Ace of Cups, right? This is telling me everything is reiterating what I just said. That God resting. He's resting peacefully. But look, see that sword down there? He's resting peacefully. But let's not forget that the Four of Swords follows the Three of Swords, where there is a heartache, something happened, whatever the case. It's all mental though. And he has the Three Swords. You know, he's hung up 3. But look at that ready sword right there. So he's laying there, he's meditating. You know, he's trying to calm his mind from the stuff he's having to fight to get rid of so that he can move towards his wish fulfillment. And he does. Look at the Ace of Cups. You got to clear one out so you can manifest that Ace of Cups, which is new beginnings, so something that makes you feel really, really good. And yes, we have the Sun card, the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, manifestation. And we know that the Magician, yes, you have everything that you need already. And it's easy to know. It is very easy to know. I have everything that I need. But what are you feeling? You have everything that you need inside, but what do you feel about it? What are you going to do about it? How are you going to use it? Whatever the case may be, you use it well because you end up with wish fulfillment. You end up with the Sun card, positivity, freedom, fun, success, very optimistic. And that's what happens when you stop. You move from all these things. And I mean, this is upright. And I'm noticing something. 2 cards are coming out each time. Let go of the anxiety and you're going to hit wish fulfillment, whatever that is. And at the bottom of the deck, look, the Emperor is being reiterated. But not only that, look at this, the 6 of Swords. That's going to calmer shores, leaving anxiety and going to wish fulfillment. You're going to calmer shores. Like you've already been in battle, right? With this 7 of Wands over here, you're already fighting to stand your ground to let this stuff go. And it's going to move you to calmer shores, which is going to make you very, very happy, which is going to give you that fortune. And it's going to make you very happy. It's a wish fulfillment. That's what's happening here, Taurus. See, once again, two cards. Take time to breathe out. Someone, it's constant, it's constant, it's constant, it's constant. Somebody is anxious, okay? You are anxious. Be anxious for nothing, right? You're anxious. You don't have to be. Take time out to breathe. You need to breathe. 4 Swords. You need to breathe. Time for healing. Heal that situation. You have a whole different new situation waiting for you that's going to make you happy. You're going to look back and you're going to be like, this is why I went through that. There's always a tit for tat, this or that, cause and effect, a reason why, reap and sow. It's always a negative and a positive, and they go together to make things work in your favor. It's just like a battery. You need that negative side in order, you need the negative side with the positive in order to make something work. A car battery, any kind of battery. It always takes 2 batteries, most of the time anyway, because you need them like flipped because they have to work together. So one has to be positive, one has to be negative, but you need them both in order to make a whole. So you need to go through what you're going through so that you can get to where you want to go to. So the Tower happening in your life, it's okay. It doesn't feel okay, but mentally, with these swords, mentally, you have to tell yourself it's okay, and you have to come out of this because you have new beginnings coming your way. You're going to calmer shores. That's what you have to do. So that is all I have for you, Taurus. I hope this reading was very encouraging to you, to let you know that Spirit sees you and wants you to understand that what has happened to you is for your good. Something had to leave so that something else can come into your life. Honestly, this would be like Spirit pouring all these blessings and you have holes in your nets, holes in your pockets, holes everywhere. So when these blessings and things that you wish for are coming towards you, you don't have the capacity to hold them. So what had to happen had to be broken down and remended. A time for healing so that you can handle where you're going, your wish fulfillment. And this could be in any capacity of your life, any avenue of your life, any industry, anything like that. Wherever this Tower moment was or is going to be, wherever it is, that's that part of your life that's being broken down and rebuilt. And you do need to take out the time to breathe and heal. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more. Thank you.